So a while back, I had an idea for a video. Could Engineer beat Jump Academy? Decent idea, but someone had already beat me to it. Recently I came back to that idea, and I remembered that Jump Academy actually has another map, a classic map. So, can Engineer beat Jump Academy Classic?
Yes.
Yes he can. But how much? Let's find out. Now before I start, I want to say that we're working with Jump Academy's rules, so we can't build teleporters. I'm playing this on an official Jump Academy server, mainly because I normally play on Jump Academy servers anyway, but I also don't want to deal with this.
Shut the fuck up!
And another thing, to make it easier on myself, I'm going to be using some binds that let me instantly build and destroy buildings. If you want to learn more about that, watch this video here. Let's start off with the first one, ABC. There's really no point in talking about ABC. It's pretty straightforward and Engineer can beat it within a minute. Moving on to walls, this is where it gets a little tricky. First one is fine, but walls 2, there's a bit of timing to do. You have to fall down and build a sentry or dispenser just before you teleport back to the top, and then you can fall back down onto your sentry and then jump onto the start of walls 3. I normally build a sentry down there because dispensers tend to just disappear out of your hands randomly, but you could also just build a dispenser at the top and just haul it, that works too. I assume there's another way to do this without having to time your building placement, but I personally found this one to be the easiest method. Walls 3 is pretty easy, you just sentry rocket jump and straight to the left. Walls 4 you can do simply by bullet jumping. I find this much easier than using the rockets. Walls 5 is basically the same as Walls 3, but this time you strafe to the right instead. Wall 6 is somewhat tricky as it's kinda hard to get onto the ledge. You can do it by just rocket jumping, but mixing in some bullet jumping could help. For Wall 7, you place your sentry down, get on top, rocket jump, and then quickly bullet jump to push you up to the top. This one can be quite tricky to do, especially if you're not good with bullet jumping. Skipping Walls 8 to go straight to 9, there's this big open room with a big pool of water. Now you can just rocket jump and then bullet jump to get to the other side, but there's an easier method. There's a technique you can use. You place your sentry around about here, jump into the water so you teleport inside the sentry, shoot the wall about 4 times with your rockets, and then either pick up or destroy your sentry, and then you'll get launched to the other side of the room. If you need a little explanation to how this works, just watch this video on screen now, I'm too lazy to explain. Walls 10 to 12 are pretty straightforward, it's literally just strafing. However, Walls 11 seems to be pretty tricky. It took a friend of mine like half an hour just to get past it, and sometimes I fail at it myself. Just place your sentry in the right place, jump with the right timing, and strafe good and you'll get it eventually. Use my footage to guide you. And finally, Walls 13. I normally rocket jump and aim for this corner and then shoot myself with the sentry's bullets until I get over. Will take a few tries, but it's doable. Moving on to Pogo, unlike Soldier and Demoman, Engineer doesn't do any pogoing at all. Starting off with the first 4, you can just place your sentry onto the wooden parts and then just rocket jump one by one, but if you're good enough for bullet jumping, which I am, you can just do this. Yeah, you can just skip the first 4 and you can even skip the next 4 the exact same way. It's actually pretty funny. In a similar case, you can rocket jump off Pogo 9 and bullet jump through Pogo 10. Skipping to Pogo 11, you can place your sentry around the middle, jump in it, and then rocket jump up. Alright, so Pogo 12 is the bane of my existence when I enter Jump Academy. It's simple enough, you build a sentry, jump on top of it, then place a dispenser on top of the platform, sentry jump onto the dispenser, build a sentry next to it, and then you bullet jump through the little doorway. Seems easy enough, but I have lost so much time trying to do it. If it wasn't for the top of the doorway, it would be a whole lot better. It's just a skill issue, but whatever, I still don't like this one. Moving on. Pogo 13 and 14 are pretty simple, you just rocket jump and then bullet jump to get to the other side. And finally, Pogo 15, you rocket jump and then bullet jump, and then when you get to the wall, you quickly build a dispenser. It's very strict on the timing, and Jump Academy really likes to get rid of the dispenser at random times. Anyways, when you build the dispenser, you jump back over there, land on the dispenser, build another sentry, and then you rocket jump up to the top. You can just rocket jump, but bullet jumping as well can also help. And finally, sync. Very obvious, but this is nothing like sync jumping as Soldier or Demo Man. It's actually piss easy compared to them. All of this section is pretty much doing the same thing over and over again, so I'll just go over the first one. You just jump down, build a sentry at the bottom, get on top of it, rocket jump up, and then bullet jump to help you get to the top. You do that until you get to Sync 9. Sync 6 is slightly different. With that, you just do this. Sync 9 is similar to Pogo 15 in the sense that you jump up with the sentry, build a dispenser on top of the platform. This one can be pretty tricky to do, especially getting up to the platform in the first place, but it's doable. Make sure you build your dispenser somewhat close to the hole. Once you're on top of the dispenser, you can place the sentry down so you're closer to the hole, and then you just jump into the hole and strafe down to the bottom. Finally, with Sync 10, you just do exactly what you do with Pogo 14, but it is a little bit harder because of how long this part is. So I think that's everything, but I think I'm forgetting something. Oh man, I forgot about the timed course. No, it didn't. The timed course is the only part of this map that Engineer can't fully finish. However, he can get past the first 5. The best strat that I found is you go in, build a sentry, wait until the timer goes down, go back in, and then do the jump. That can get you past the first 5. But unfortunately, the other 5 rooms are just too long for Engineer to do, especially since building a sentry takes up a good portion of their time, even with Jump Academy's quick build plugin thing. So yeah, that's it. You can do all of Jump Academy Classic as Engineer, at least the bits that actually matter. If you want to see how far Engineer can get on the main Jump Academy map, you can watch this video here. I'll link it in the description. I mean, she kinda cheated because she used teleporters, and you can't do that in Jump Academy, but whatever. What else could I put here to put out the runtime? Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and join my Discord if you want to. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, or whatever. Goodbye.